So now here is number 7. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Right here, baby.
First offering on its way. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. High in the air out to center field. Martinez is there, 2 gone. Digging in next, number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
The first baseman.
Next up is Edwin Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded to the right.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
First, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit. Striding in is number 7. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something, catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he...
Next will be the designated hitter, number 7. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he is in there.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edwin Diaz. And their runners at the corners now. Got him swinging, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. At the plate now is Jonah Bride. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Here's a fly ball, well hit. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from 3rd. And the run is in to score from 3rd. Over now, they'll apply the tag between 2nd and 3rd. It's a careless double play. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Frisco Rough Riders took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Winston Valentine earns his first win of the season. Minor League Baseball now on the show. Number 7, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. So the next to bat will be Tomas Vargas. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Bride trying to get there. Here's another 0-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So a fairly painless top of the 1st. New inning set to get underway, and the next to bat will be Josh Young. First offering. And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game. Stepping up is Pascual Vieira. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
High in the air into shallow left center. Coleman comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
No runner, cut it.
So now into the box is Davis Wenzel. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2. Young stands at first with 1 out. Count remains at 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
On to second, but the throw is wide.
Eat it.
And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
The first baseman.
From the stretch. Fouled off.
Hey, let's turn it. What is that to now?
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Digging in, the switch hitter, Kevin Mendoza. Potential tying run for him at third base.
Hey, let's hold him right here.
From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Reed is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Leading off the inning, it'll be Alfonso Rodriguez, and they could use a spark from him here.
Alfonso Rodriguez.
First delivery to him.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Julio Pablo Martinez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Coleman is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next to stand in is Elier Hernandez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Tomas Vargas will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. All set for the start of the is the third baseman, Josh Young. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Behind 0-2 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Pascual Vieira is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors.
Hey, nobody out. Nobody
All
out.
ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jacob Travis.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Kevin Mendoza will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. This pitch is popped up, and no one will track it down. really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the... So the batting order turns over now and set to go Julio Pablo Martinez. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here's the first pitch to him.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Next, it'll be Elier Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Hey, we got one here.
1 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Into the box, Tomas Vargas. He flew out in his last AB. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
The batter will be Josh Young, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the DH, Juan Vieira. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's outside.
Here we go.
The 1-0.
Hey!
And it's 1-2.
2 strikes to count.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
To the plate now, Davis Wenzel. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Ready with the 0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The second for 1, with no real shot at 2 as he saved easily at first. So here is Jacob Travis, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. On the first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Kevin Mendoza. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now into the box, Alfonso Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Alfonso Rodriguez.
Ground ball left side. On the first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Next to dig in, Julio Pablo Martinez. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the outfielder, Elier Hernandez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Coleman is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping in once again is Tomas Vargas. Singled in his last at-bat. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Hey, you got one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Hey, need a strikeout right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Striding forward now is the DH, Pascual Vieira. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Here's the 1-1. That's popped up. Bride in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Midland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 7 earns his first win of the season. John Livingston was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
For the Rough Riders, no run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Now to the plate, here is number 7. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 7.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Hernandez is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in next, number 7. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Next to hit, Chase Calabwig. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Rodriguez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mikey White. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 2 out with the man at first. Right side, reined in.
Dig,
He'll
get
step
it
on the bag himself, and the inning is over. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 7. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard towards center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
Ready now is Chase Calabwig. Flew out last time up. Now a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. Digging in will be number 7. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. So next to hit is Mikey White, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? So second for 1. Throw to first is not in time. And we've got ourselves a tie ball game. And now in the box, Tyler Ramirez. And their runners at the corners now. And he's back easily. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Rodriguez is there. Let's see if they test it. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Late.
prospect receives a check-in from his agent. He wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions. a minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
When I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers fucking up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league. Next, it'll be Winston Sawyer, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Barehanded for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. And now here is number 7. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop. Number 7.
Now here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ornelas is there. One pitch, one out. Now at the plate is number 7. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In the air to right center. Long
Round
run
hard,
for the right
scoring.
fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll... So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 7. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 7. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. So next to bat will be number 7. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. From the stretch. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. James Reeves claims the win out of the pen, his first. Michel Baez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com. Minor league Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Midland Rockhounds.
Brian Howard, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, Tirso Ornelas. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Next. Hit is number 7. He drove in all 3 of his club's runs in that ball game a night ago. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Roll. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Ivan Castillo. Softly hit to short. He's got to hurry. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Now to bat, number 7. He singled first time up. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field.
Go on, go two.
Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long fly out. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
A 1-2 pitch, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Villa has got it, and the side is retired. Now at the plate here is Jason Villa. He popped out in his first trip. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next up, Fisher Asuncion. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And now, number 7, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Number 7.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go. Right here.
First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Round it.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down, and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talked about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Up next, Mikey White. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ornelas will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Next, here is Jonah Bride. It was a walk in his last trip.
Hey, let it fly. Let it fly.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. There's one. Out. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Tirso Ornelas. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So now to the plate, Ivan Castillo. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit to short. Right to him. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So stepping in is number 7, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And stepping in, number 7. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Go hard, you're scoring.
Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Missions used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Brady Feigl claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Number 7 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the Rockhound, number 7.
New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Jackson Whitaker.
The first baseman, Jackson Whitaker.
Now here it comes. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Eric Heim down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously...
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Missions came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Stephen Wilson claims the win out of the pen, his first. James Nail is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Michel Baez wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them clowns, huh? You a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something you a big chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You won't know what we gonna do next, huh? You bought our tape with the check, huh? You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spent 70 on your bins, huh? And ain't sure that's for your friends, huh? You won't stop these heads from playing with you, huh? You won't run the block, huh? You won't be the last one with rocks, huh? You keep it, huh? You count the money.
It's actually happening. The organization has decided to try him as both a position player and as a pitcher. They're really trying it here at the AA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jonathan, do you think this can work?
I mean, can it work, Ben? Yeah, of course it can work. It hasn't worked all too often. There are more and more teams who are trying to make it work. Most of these guys as amateurs were two-way players.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team. Their manager lets them know it.
Number 7 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 7.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Winston Sawyer.
The catcher, Winston Sawyer.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, we got no one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. Now here's the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Scott Rohde. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. The 0-2 once more. Is taken on the inside corner, strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now batting, number 58.
In now, Fisher Asuncion. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A ball and a strike.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 8 full. San Antonio's out in front, 8-1.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
8-3 tonight. The San Antonio Missions came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Aaron Northcraft earns the win, his second. Dalton Jeffries couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
2 errors, they left 9 runners on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. So now here is number 7, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Go ball.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hard up there.
Fouled away.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Hey, stay hot now.
Fouled off.
Stay hot, baby. Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh?
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center.
Come on, go, go,
And
go,
that's
go,
into
go,
the
go,
gap.
go.
There should be extra bases.
You're going, you're
and
going.
this one bounds around against the wall. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got
a dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Digging in next, Dre Overstreet. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Left side. Reined in. On to first, and there are 2 down. Striding in is number 7, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling.
And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Ready on 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Ornelas will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now it'll be Jonah Bride. Worked a walk his first time up. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Ben Gelman. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. There he goes. Strike taken, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2 to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps.
Next up is number 7. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Missions lead it 5-3. At the plate now is number 7. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 out here and a runner at second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. 0-2. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So the next to bat will be Mikey White, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Runners on the move for second, and he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So now into the box is Jonah Bride, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ben Gelman stepping in now. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
The 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Now at the plate, Darren Hoffman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Stepping up is Dre Overstreet. Flew out last time up.
Overstreet.
Hey, we got one.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away. Next, it'll be number 7. As 1 away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Next to stand in is Mikey White. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. So he sets him down swinging. Mikey White goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second.
All right, hold on right here.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Eric Heim.
Eric Heim.
Hard hit towards center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've mentioned that.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ivan Castillo. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Gonna be a tough play. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs.
6-5 the final today. Steven Wilson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Beck. Over to
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. God. The God party is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
He's off to a hot start in his pro career, absolutely lighting it up at the plate. I've got Sean Casey, the mayor, with me today. Casey, is this an early indication that he's going to be a star?
Well, I think the biggest thing when you know, you have to be careful sometimes with prospects because you got to let them play out, right? I think you got to let them develop in the minor leagues, get some time under their belt. You have consistency, because the biggest thing when you get to the big league level is that consistency day in and day out, right? So you could dominate at AA, but you know, and get caught up too quick, and then the third deck comes in the big leagues, and the 50,000 fans are there instead of 5. It's a whole nother ball game, you know. So I think the biggest thing is let guys develop, let them get the consistency, and when they get to the big leagues, now they're ready to play and succeed.
songs of optimism. 1972, caught the rhythm of a heartbeat. Lost the change in a car seat, aiming at the mirror, but still blames the
Team's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Midland Rockhounds and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Josh Green, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
So here is number 7. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Number 7.
Get a good pitch. Here we go.
And now the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fairchild is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, Ben Gelman. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Comes set, the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring. Go hard.
Fairchild will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
He's out.
Stepping in once again is number 7 as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 7.
Hey, one pitch right here. One out. Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Have a look.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
3.
Now into the box, Stuart Fairchild, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And that's out number 1. Next to dig in, number 7. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Come on, let it rip right here.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now to the plate, here is number 7. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in next, Colin Thoreau. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up.
And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good. Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Welcome into this presentation of... Ready now is number 7. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for the 1-out hit. And a relay home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
What happened, kid? Way to hit the baseball.
As a pitcher, you never want to see the pitching coach make that walk, but you never, ever want to see him make that walk in the first inning. His message, get going. We need you to eat some innings.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Next to hit, Colin Thoreau. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. This is flared out towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the...
Next will be the designated hitter, Ben DeLuzio, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Slow roller out to short. He's right there. Throws there at first, so the error doesn't hurt him on the scoreboard. So next to hit is number 7. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
On to first, and they get them both. And now in the box, number 7. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, number 7.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
And now the first pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Find the ball.
So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Next, it'll be Colin Thoreau. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out. And now here is Dave Coleman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Dave Coleman.
On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 7-0. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and standing in is the DH, Ben DeLuzio.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good production.
Now at the plate is Brian Holiday. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Digging in will be number 7. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rockhounds are out in front, 7-2. Now to the plate, Wyatt Matheson.
The batter, the third baseman, Wyatt Matheson.
The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Midland came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Dalton Jeffries earns the win, his 2nd. Tyler Gilbert couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa.
Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me on the podcast today. Jim, do you think this two-way experiment can work?
Well, it's difficult. You know, it's interesting to take a look at, but there's a reason this doesn't get tried very often, is that it's very hard to be a big league hitter. It's very hard to be a big league pitcher. And when you're trying to do both at the same time, it really increases that degree of difficulty. I always think of a guy like Dave Winfield, who was probably the best two-way player. You know, he's drafted in football and basketball, too. Unbelievable athlete coming out of Minnesota. And the Padres took him right almost at the top of the draft. He'd struck out 15 in his last College World Series game, and they didn't even mess around with him. Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. The first of this 3-game weekend series between the Amarillo Sockpoodles and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Midland Rockhounds.
Taylor Pert A right-hander from the Keystone State gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on it? Next to hit is LT Tolbert, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Grounded to short. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Good job right there. I know that play was super close. I like him taking the extras.
Now to bat, number 7. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on the way. Hit weakly back to the mound. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight. Now at the plate, here is Andy Yerzy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to third. And now time is called. So next to bat will be number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Tolbert stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. And now Wyatt Matheson. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Wyatt Matheson.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out. 1 away. Next up, number 7. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering. Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
Find it, find it, find it. Attaboy, great job.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
That's popped up. Tolbert onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Next, here is Cooper Goldby. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Now the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Amarillo out in front, 4-1. Up next, LT Tolbert. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. So striding in to start the 9th is number 7, and they could use a spark from him here.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Way to swing the ball.
So stepping in is Ben Gelman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-2 delivery. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up to second for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. Get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Amarillo took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jackson Goddard takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Junior Garcia works 2 full innings in relief to